you needed. But what's the point of having a recovery court if you don't put people in recovery court who actually need it, Your Honor? He's indicated to me his desire to turn his life around, to move forward. I don't believe that community corrections is going to give him that same possibility as recovery court. That's pure and simple, Your Honor. He's standing in front of you on his first felony. There are consequences that are going to go beyond whatever you do in front of us or to him at this time, Your Honor. So the best thing that I'm asking for, the best thing that you can do is, help him going forward in a way that he can't do it on his own. He can't give himself recovery court. All he can do is go to recovery court and do his best. So based on that, Your Honor, I'm asking for, and what was contemplated in the pre-sentence investigation, I'm asking for that sentence to be converted to a recovery court sentence.
Thank you. Mr. Upchurch, what would you like me to know, sir?
Your Honor, I told you last time I was going to write you a letter. I actually happened to leave it on the pod on accident. I apologize about that. I couldn't go back to get it either when I remembered out loud.
No, tell me what you wanted to tell me.
I wanted to tell you that, sir. I went to school, so I have an associate's degree in mathematics. I went to school. I actually went to school of mines for a year and a half for biomedical engineering, and I enjoyed it. I fortunately dropped out due to my drug abuse. I've ruined my relationships with my mom. I've ruined relationships with basically everybody I know because of my drug abuse. I actually got accepted into CU Denver for their physics program for theoretical physics and cosmological sciences and didn't go because of my drug abuse. I've had recurring issues, not just in my juvenile past, but issues even right now in my adult criminal history that are, completely related to my drug abuse. There's even charges that I've had in Douglas County that are just blatantly trying to have drugs inside of it, not even bring it, they're just trying to do drugs inside of the facility. Your Honor, I feel as though I was reading a book. I know this is kind of unrelated, but bear with me for a second. Okay, I was reading a book, right? It's called The Three-Body Problem. While I've been incarcerated this time, and it explained things like the Cultural Revolution in China, about how there were certain things that weren't allotted to people such as certain branches of education, right? And realizing that, I realized that not only has my drug abuse, right, have I been so hazed and so my perception of life has been so skewed by my drug abuse to where I don't realize like the things that matter, and that people have literally fought and died to have these rights to just learn things, right? I started to realize that maybe I should take advantage of these things, and I feel like the best way that I could start doing this is by getting accepted into recovery court, going back to school, getting a job, and getting my life on the right track. Your Honor, I feel like also that should be stated is rehabilitation before reincarceration. Before incarceration, I feel as though I should at least be given the chance to at least show what I got, show what I can do in recovery court, rather than just being given a straight sentence to the halfway house or community correction. So, Your Honor, I'm sorry for earlier, but Your Honor.
It's all right.
Once again, I want to reiterate the fact my mom, she has breast cancer. She had breast cancer and she just had surgery. Either way, it's kind of like a chaotic situation for me. I feel as though, once again, I want to reiterate the fact that recovery court would be a very good opportunity for me to show not just the courts and the rest of the community, but specifically like my mom and the rest of my family, that I am going to take my recovery seriously. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right, with the party's approach. Well, Mr. Upchurch, I got to tell you, this is your first felony conviction. You have a similar case in terms of factual basis pending in Douglas County. You have failed in probation in the past and not done well. It seems to be the demon that you're dealing with that has created these issues for you is drug addiction.
Hey, Mr. Yu, is there
And I rarely have someone that comes in front of me who has the capacity and to have a bright future like you do. You're really smart. I mean, you're the first person that's come before me that spent a year and a half at the Colorado School of Mines, or who gets accepted into a program for physics. So you clearly have the intellect. And you mentioned math inside a courtroom, and every lawyer sort of perks up because there isn't a lawyer on the face of the earth that goes to law school because they can do math. It's because they can't do math. That's why they go to law school. So it's really impressive. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to to get you on the right track. You have to understand, and you're very articulate, and I get that. Somewhat manipulative, I get that too. When you rob somebody, you steal from them, the impact it has on that person is incalculable. It really is. And what you did was just shameful. Stealing is one of the most shameful things that one can do because it has such an impact on the victim. And they're always looking over their shoulder. So you have a lot to atone for. But I'm going to give you that opportunity in recovery court because I think that's the best place to give you that chance. And this is my long-winded way of saying, I hope you take advantage of it, because if you come back before me and you fail in recovery court, your chances of going to DOC, it's almost a virtual certainty, not community corrections, but Department of Corrections. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
When's the next sentencing we have in recovery court?
I think they do that.
So I do hereby sentence you to, you've been accepted to recovery court.
2:30, on Tuesdays at 2:30, Judge.
And is Mr. Upchurch a Arapahoe County prisoner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm sentencing you to recovery court, bottom line. And let's get a date for you.
What did you say?
For the other court date? For the court.
At 2:30, 19 March at 2:30 in recovery court, okay? I have no idea what's gonna happen in your Douglas County case. I have no idea how that works out. I hope it doesn't derail this opportunity for you.
Well, they said, if I might, they said that if I get accepted here, then I should get accepted in recovery court.
Well, you would hope. I have no control over that.
Right.
But I hope you really take advantage this time
Sure.
because your trajectory isn't good.
Right.
And like I said, your promise in life is high.
Thank you, sir.
You got to decide which way you want to go.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're going to be sentenced on March 19th at 2 p.m., right?
Yep.
Is that what I said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Madam Clerk, March 19th at 2 p.m.?
March 19th at 2:30.
2:30, okay. I wish you the best of luck, sir.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
So I'll let the